The Bold and the Beautiful Spoilers preview video for the week of December 23 to 27 reveals that some holiday celebrations are on the way. B&B's weekly promo kicks off with Brooke Logan hugging Bridget Forrester as she returns for the Logan Christmas party. At the Forrester mansion, Pam Douglas will also make a return appearance, just in time to open gifts and gush over some holiday pajamas along with Donna Logan Forrester. Steffi Forrester will make a toast with John Finnegan by her side and suggest that there's nothing like the power of Christmas. The Forresters will try to make the best of this holiday despite all the recent drama. Of course, that drama is also featured in the weekly preview clip. Brooke can be seen trying to explain the true intentions behind her CEO decision, but Ridge Forrester still accuses her of being a backstabber. Will Brooke find out Ridge sizzled with Taylor Hayes before this confrontation goes down? Time will tell, but the worsening conflict certainly explains why Ridge and Brooke will be attending separate holiday gatherings this year. We should also talk about Luna Nozawa, who'll suffer a beating in jail, and try to get some sympathy from Bill Spencer. What the hell happened to you? Bill asks as he shows up to visit Luna in the week of December 23 preview video. Luna will no doubt milk this situation for all it's worth and perhaps ask Bill if he'll help get her out of there. We won't be surprised if it's revealed that Luna got a buddy to beat her up or perhaps intentionally provoked someone just to dupe Bill. Next, Remy Price will assure Electra Forrester that he's there for her, just like he was during her last crisis. Electra will lean on Remy now that she's been fired from Forrester Creations, but she's about to get some shocking news. It looks like Electra will accidentally discover Remy's private shrine to her and realize he's a creepy stalker. Electra screams in horror in the preview clip, so she may determine that Remy's the one behind the deep fake photos. The Bold and the Beautiful Spoilers say things may take a dangerous turn for Electra soon enough, so stay tuned for story updates and more predictions on the peril. We'll have other fantastic Bold and the Beautiful Spoilers, predictions, updates, and news, so make us your favorite B&B hotspot. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Soap Spectrum. I am Emily here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. The Bold and the Beautiful Spoilers for Monday, December 23, 2024, tease Brooke and Ridge going another round after Ridge's round with Taylor. The Bold and the Beautiful Spoilers. Will Brooke Logan learn the truth? Perhaps Brooke Logan should have informed Ridge Forrester what she was up to before she went on social media and announced that she was the new CEO of Forrester Creations. She told Zenda Forrester that she planned to get the company back from Carter Walton and Hope Logan, but that was after the press conference. That led Ridge to do what Ridge does and bounce right back to Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, ready and waiting arms. We are sure Ridge cured Taylor's broken heart syndrome right between those sheets as Brooke pounded on the front door outside. All of Taylor's dreams are now coming true, while Brooke's life is about to turn into an absolute nightmare she never saw coming. B&B Spoilers. Brooke Logan does some begging. Once Ridge and Brooke finally come face to face, Ridge rails at Brooke over her betrayal. Not only did she defend Hope and refuse to throw her daughter and granddaughter out of their home in the middle of the night, but she agreed to take his job without even telling him first. Ridge accuses Brooke of putting a knife right into his back when he wasn't looking. He loved her and trusted her to do the right thing, but then she committed the ultimate betrayal. Brooke begs Ridge to hear her out, but does she get a chance to tell him all about her big plans? Will Taylor walk down the stairs in one of Ridge's shirts and nothing else, making this a soap opera indeed? Perhaps she will be wearing Christmas pajamas in time for the holidays. If Brooke learns that Taylor and Ridge slept together just a day after he moved out of her house, we can see a catfight coming in the near future. Taylor is ready to gloat that she won, while Brooke will be so devastated she'll change her future CEO plans. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Monday, December 23, reveal that Brooke Logan and Ridge Forrester have another fierce showdown ahead of them. At the Forrester mansion, Ridge just kicked off a passionate encounter with Taylor Hayes in the bedroom, but he doesn't realize Brooke has a plan to restore Forrester power at the company. Of course, Ridge also doesn't realize Brooke is right outside the mansion door. It's possible Brooke will determine that door is unlocked and wander upstairs to get an eyeful. However, Brooke doesn't necessarily act like she's caught Ridge in flagrant based on the week of December 23 to 27 preview clip. The fight is more focused on what Ridge currently believes is Brooke's CEO betrayal. Brooke was hoping to spill the truth to Ridge before he heard the news elsewhere, but he watched the social media announcement along with everybody else. Now Brooke will have to do damage control and try to explain her good intentions. Brooke will insist this is all for Ridge, but he obviously won't see it that way based on what he knows so far. "You put a knife in my back for me?" Ridge exclaims in B&B's weekly preview video. Brooke may eventually blurt out that she intends to get Carter Walton to refile the LLC paperwork with Ridge and Steffi Forrester back in charge. Will Ridge believe that or wonder if Brooke is just making excuses to justify her power grab? Ridge clearly doesn't trust Brooke anymore, so he may doubt that her scheme is even legit. Naturally, we have to wonder where Taylor will be while all this is going on. Could Taylor drop a glass upstairs and alert Brooke to her presence, or something along those lines? Brooke might barge up there and find Taylor wearing next to nothing, so she could put it together what Ridge was just doing up there. Then again, Taylor might come down looking disheveled instead and alert Brooke to Ridge's bedroom time with her another way. Bottom line, even if Brooke doesn't catch Ridge and Taylor in the act, she could certainly still find out that Ridge jumped right in bed with his former flame. Although Brooke planned to make sure Ridge and Steffi regained the throne at Forrester Creations, will she change her mind and go all in on Carter's team with Hope Logan? Our B&B predictions hint that things are about to get messy, so don't miss all the stunning moments to come. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Brooke may make some updates to her strategy soon enough, so that could mean another setback for the Forresters. The bold and the beautiful spoilers preview video for the week of December 23 to 27 reveals that some holiday celebrations are on the way. B&B's weekly promo kicks off with Brooke Logan hugging Bridget Forrester as she returns for the Logan Christmas party. At the Forrester mansion, Pam Douglas will also make a return appearance, just in time to open gifts and gush over some holiday pajamas, along with Donna Logan Forrester. Steffi Forrester will make a toast with John Finnegan by her side, and suggest that there's nothing like the power of Christmas. The Forresters will try to make the best of this holiday despite all the recent drama. Of course, that drama is also featured in the weekly preview clip. Brooke can be seen trying to explain the true intentions behind her CEO decision, but Ridge Forrester still accuses her of being a backstabber. Will Brooke find out Ridge sizzled with Taylor Hayes before this confrontation goes down? Time will tell, but the worsening conflict certainly explains why Ridge and Brooke will be attending separate holiday gatherings this year. We should also talk about Luna Nozawa, who'll suffer a beating in jail and try to get some sympathy from Bill Spencer. "What the hell happened to you?" Bill asks as he shows up to visit Luna in the week of December 23 preview video. Luna will no doubt milk this situation for all it's worth and perhaps ask Bill if he'll help get her out of there. We won't be surprised if it's revealed that Luna got a buddy to beat her up or perhaps intentionally provoked someone just to dupe Bill. Next, Remy Price will assure Electra Forrester that he's there for her, just like he was during her last crisis. Electra will lean on Remy now that she's been fired from Forrester Creations, but she's about to get some shocking news. It looks like Elektra will accidentally discover Remy's private shrine to her and realize he's a creepy stalker. Elektra screams in horror in the preview clip, so she may determine that Remy's the one behind the deep fake photos. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say things may take a dangerous turn for Elektra soon enough, so stay tuned for story updates and more predictions on the peril. Let the games begin. While the cast and crew of Bold and Beautiful was having a heck of a good time at the show's annual holiday party, at least one person was being introduced to those in attendance. So who was the mysterious beauty? Turns out her name is Muriel Hilaire, and she's about to make a very big splash on the fashionable Sudser. Details are being kept under wraps, but we've managed to suss out that she'll be playing a character named Daphne, and she'll first appear on air Tuesday, January 7. Despite our best efforts to pry more info from backstage sources, the best we could get was an assurance that her arrival was going to be great. Now, if you know anything about us, you'll know that when it comes to casting news like this, we can't help but speculate as to who the new character is and how they might be connected to the canvas. And in this case, we have a theory that we're kinda loving. Could Hilaire be playing Zoe Buckingham? Yes, the show says that the actress will be playing Daphne. But this wouldn't be the first time that a soap fudged the facts in order to keep a plot twist secret. And let's face it, the return of Carter's ex could create all kinds of drama, especially where his relationship with Hope is concerned. Need a refresher course on Zoe? Well, the character was originally played by Kira Barnes. Zoe and Carter got involved shortly after she learned that Beau Thomas was only using her to make his would-be girlfriend, Hope, jealous. Carter was there to help heal Zoe's heart, and after overcoming the usual soapy obstacles, they made plans to wed. Unfortunately, she was once again devastated upon discovering that he'd been sleeping with her gal pal, Quinn. Devastated, Zoe packed up her modeling outfits and left for the Paris office of Forrester International. Interestingly enough, it wasn't that long ago that Zoe's sister, Paris, got engaged to Thomas, who'd only a few months earlier headed to Forrester International after Hope refused to become his wife. Dare we hope that Zoe, Thomas, and Paris all return from the overseas offices, throwing several monkey-sized wrenches into Hope and Carter's current romance. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Taylor Hayes may be in for a rude awakening now that she's reconnected with Ridge Forrester in the bedroom. Taylor's dream reunion is within reach, but that doesn't mean she'll truly get to live happily ever after with the man she loves. After all, B&B never lets Taylor win against Brooke Logan for very long. Taylor seems to be on the verge of getting everything she wants, but her blissful bubble may ultimately burst. At the moment, Ridge thinks Brooke is a dirty traitor who added to the pain of this Forrester takeover by stealing the CEO spot. However, Brooke will have a chance to explain once the week of December 23 to 27 gets underway. Ridge will rip into Brooke since he's jumped to the wrong conclusions, but Brooke will assure him that this isn't a betrayal. It's actually a secret plan that Brooke hopes will lead to giving Ridge and Steffi Forrester their power back. Brooke thinks reclaiming the CEO spot will put her in a position to influence Carter Walton and convince him to refile the LLC papers. Of course, Brooke wants everything in order this time around with Ridge and Steffi back in charge. How will Ridge feel once Brooke gives him updates on her scheme? Will Ridge finally see Brooke's loyalty and determine that he's made a huge mistake with Taylor? Even if Ridge is stubborn and takes some time to come to that realization instead, it seems likely to happen eventually. Ridge flip-flops between women like crazy, so his sudden shift to Taylor may not last. Brooke isn't going to be happy when she inevitably finds out about Ridge getting passionate with Taylor, but Carter was recently hyping up the idea of destiny. The show has consistently made Ridge and Brooke a couple that's fated to be together, so challenges are always conquered in the end. In other words, Even if Brooke and Ridge break up now, that doesn't mean he's going to devote himself to a life with Taylor forever. Ridge and Brooke will surely come back around as a pairing, so Taylor should prepare for that broken heart syndrome of hers to flare back up. Our B&B predictions point to Ridge indeed leaving Taylor brokenhearted sooner or later, so we'll keep you posted on any bad news that's brewing. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Ridge's love life will bring some major drama in the coming episodes, so stay tuned. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that a brand new cast member was recently spotted at the show's 2024 holiday party. Muriel Hilaire has joined B&B and will make her first appearance starting January 7. Hilaire is said to be playing a character named Daphne, so it's certainly possible that's indeed her name, and that she'll be someone new to throw in the mix. Daphne might be a totally fresh face who comes to Los Angeles and shakes things up. However, this casting announcement also brings the opportunity for speculation. Sometimes the show disguises names when they're bringing on recasts, so there's a chance Muriel Hilaire is playing someone we've met before. Fans are already buzzing about the possibility that Hilaire might actually be a disguised Zoe Buckingham recast. It would certainly bring some drama if Carter's ex-fiancé came back to LA and perhaps stole his attention away from Hope Logan. Even if Hilaire really is just playing a new character named Daphne, she could still catch Carter's eye. Carter's devotion to Hope is a big reason why she fell for him, but he may not be as loyal as she thinks. Whatever the case, it'll be fun to see Hilaire make her debut as the new year kicks off. We'll be sure to bring you updates as more details emerge on Daphne and any story developments she might bring to town with her. As for Muriel Hilaire, her previous work includes The Ritual Killer, Captain Marlowe, There's Something in the Trunk, Death in Paradise, and more. Are you looking forward to Hilaire's first appearance? Do you think she's really playing a new character named Daphne, or could she be a disguised Zoe Buckingham recast? No matter how things play out, Hope could have some competition for Carter's heart. It'll be interesting to see Hope's reaction once Hilaire's character potentially makes her move with Carter. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Hope and Carter's love bubble could pop in a big way down the road, so we'll pass along more predictions on any romantic news to come. The bold and the beautiful spoilers recall that Thomas Forrester has come a long way as far as evolving as a person is concerned. However, we cannot forget that he has had a really dark past on the soap. He was a quintessential bad boy. But over the years, one thing remained constant: his interest in Hope. Even though he abandoned her, he went to Paris and got engaged. It was all because Hope wasn't ready to commit, not because he didn't love her. His absence weighs very heavily on the soap, as Thomas fans really miss him. In fact, many fans are still rooting for a Thomas Hope reunion. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that the ongoing Logan Forrester feud also feels rather incomplete without Thomas' presence. So, could it be possible for the makers to bring him back into the fold in 2025? Currently, Hope is romancing Carter, and the Forresters believe that he is functioning under Hope's influence. Ridge and Steffi are adamant that Hope is the mastermind behind the LLC coup, and she is the one pushing Crater down the dark slope. Thus, it is possible that Steffi may call Thomas up and push him to return home. If there is one person who can throw Hope for a loop, it is Thomas Forrester. Perhaps Steffi will manipulate him into believing that Hope is running wild and trying to destroy their family and legacy for revenge. A riled-up Thomas may return to LA hoping to stop Hope. He may start seducing Hope in order to get her away from Carter Walton and make her believe that they still have a future where they can be a happy family with Douglas. If Thomas succeeds in manipulating Hope, she and Crater will inevitably break up. This will drastically reduce their force against the Forresters. In fact, Adist Carter may even join forces with Steffi and Ridge to take down Hope. How will she handle that twist? One way or the other, at this point, the future looks dark for Hope and Carter as a couple. What's a typical day in the city of Angeles sound like? The bold and the beautiful spoilers have the answer: love triangles, broken promises, and crazy twists. If you thought Ridge Forrester had finally sorted his love life, think again. The man is about to trade in one wedding dream for another. The classic Ridge-Taylor-Brooke saga is about to hit the ceiling. Are you ready for it? The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Ridge to marry Taylor. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal Ridge's next move that will turn Brooke Logan's world upside down. Ridge and Taylor were all set to get hitched again, but that ship sailed faster than Carter's SC takeover. The idea of giving their love a shot again fizzled into a been there, done that situation. However, Steffi's father has mastered the art of winning over his exes. Currently, Ridge has a change of heart and is crushing on Taylor Hayes. And guess what? He might even pop the big question to her, because Brooke siding with Hope and Carter was the last straw. Now, let's rewind to 2022, when Ridge almost married Tay. They were seconds away from tying the knot before the CPS call debacle changed Ridge's mind. It turned out that Brooke was innocent, and Thomas Forrester staged the whole thing. Steffi Forrester blurted out the truth just in time to halt the vows. How will Brooke handle this? Consequently, Ridge felt disappointed by Taylor, who was in the loop about it but deliberately didn't tell him. Plus, the guilt of wrongly accusing Brooke dominated his thoughts. However, the current Ridge thinks he should have gone through with marrying Taylor after all. Moreover, Brooke's causing havoc with the whole CEO situation is testing Ridge's patience. It's just a matter of time before he explodes. It will push him straight into Taylor's arms and bring the wedding bells season soon. And to be honest, nothing screams, "I've moved on," like a wedding to your ex. Meanwhile, Steffi will be over the moon if Ridge asks Taylor to be his wifey. But what about Brooke? Jealousy will eat her alive, and she may want to make Ridge suffer. Will Ridge exchanging vows with Taylor will unite them forever, or is it just another chapter in his messy love life? The bold and the beautiful spoilers document that Hope Logan is living the high life. She didn't expect her life to turn around as rapidly as it has. But viewers are wondering if what's developed has a short shelf life. The Forrester family isn't willing to give Carter Walton grudging credit, but he deserves it for pulling off the coup. Creating a framework to take legal control of a company that Eric Forrester and Stephanie Forrester co-founded decades ago is impressive. Of course, his deceptive tactics deeply undercut Carter's stated intention of pushing what had been a family-run business forward. Plus, Hope's involvement confuses the plot. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Hope Logan believes in herself. Hope was open about her choices in the recent past. She began to doubt her goody-two-shoes demeanor and openly questioned her mother about emerging inherited tendencies. The decision to enter into a transactional relationship with Thomas Forrester proved disastrous. Hope's reputation was ruined. Thomas was alienated and took their son to Europe, and the Forrester family came to distrust her. All of the above is driving far more than Steffi Forrester Finnegan to believe that Hope is the driving force in manipulating Carter to take control of SC. B&B spoilers. Carter Walton is in love. Carter is a poor soul. He's been so unlucky in love and is lonely. That's hard to believe, yet something fans must accept to push this part of the plot. On the other side of the screen, Carter and Thomas would likely not have to rely only on Hope for romance. But in this version of Los Angeles, California, that's true. So Carter has allowed himself to fall hard for another lady. This time, he suddenly comes to love Hope and wants to help her. It's natural for his estranged friend, Ridge Forrester, to think that Hope is manipulating him. But Carter is simply building off Hope's encouragement to accomplish what he's envisioned for more than a year. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Liam Spencer back in the picture. Earlier this year, Liam Spencer decided that he wanted to have a life with Hope once again. That might have been possible or even probable if she hadn't become attached to Carter. Clifton's character has been noticeably absent for the bulk of this fall, so Liam's return will be welcomed because it will add a voice of reason and balance to Hope's impulsive actions. Liam and Hope's tie through Beth Spencer allows an easy plot re-entry point, so the former Lope should soon be seen together, though not as Liam initially hoped. The bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates show there has been considerable discussion recently surrounding the abandoned wedding plans of Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan. While the couple initially appeared thrilled about their upcoming nuptials, the storyline ultimately led them to abandon the idea altogether. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, been there, done that? Ridge has reached a point where it feels like a been there, done that situation, but his perspective might shift once he reconnects with Taylor Hayes. It's possible that this reunion could spark his desire to remarry, and he might just want Taylor to be the one he says, "I do" to. Let's not forget that Ridge was on the verge of marrying Taylor again before the CPS scandal erupted in 2022. He was ready to take that step, but then he discovered that it wasn't Brooke who made the CPS call about Thomas Forrester. It was actually Thomas himself stirring up trouble with a voice changer app. B spoilers. Ridge couldn't go through with the wedding. Ridge found it impossible to commit to his vows, torn by Brooke's innocence, and the realization that Taylor hadn't been the one to reveal the truth. While Taylor ultimately grasped the reality of the situation, it was Steffi Forrester who broke the news to Ridge on what was supposed to be his wedding day. Reflecting on these events, Ridge may come to conclude that he should have followed his true feelings and married Taylor instead. It's not hard to imagine him proposing to Taylor once again, eager to revive their wedding plans. This entire CEO issue concerning Brooke might just be the final straw for Ridge. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, sealing the deal? Ridge will focus all his attention on Taylor, which could lead to them officially getting back together. He might even rush into a quick marriage, making Steffi happy. If Ridge feels ready to embrace a happy future, he could marry Taylor again, causing more hardtack for Brooke. Essentially, while Ridge isn't keen on marrying Brooke, he might be open to a speedy wedding with Taylor. This would definitely hurt Brooke even more. According to our predictions, Ridge is likely to fully commit to Taylor, so we will keep you updated on any potential wedding plans. Spoilers suggest that Taylor and Ridge may take significant steps forward, so stay tuned for more updates on their future.